To all the grown-ups listening, the countdown begins. In 21 days, you can sign your family up for Curious Camp. It's an at-home, interactive, self-paced, and screen-free week-long experience hosted by me. For more information, visit CuriousKidsEveryday.com/camp. The Curious Kids Club. Why do things cost money? Hi, welcome to Curious Kids Every Day. I'm Josh. How are you doing today? It's so good to hear from you. Today is another episode of the Curious Kids Club. We have a club here at Curious Kids Every Day, and it's called the Curious Kids Club. And in these special episodes, the kids in the Curious Kids Club get to help me make the episode. So for all the grown-ups listening, if your family wants to join the Curious Kids Club, you can find all the information at supportcuriouskids.com. There, you'll get activity sheets for every new episode of the show. Your kids will get a shout out on their birthday and all kinds of other fun things. Today, I have a question for you. When you get older, what kind of job do you want to have? Some people work at a company and they have a boss and other people they work with. And then some people are like me. They work for themselves. They started their own business. Which one would you like to do? Don't worry, you have a lot of time to figure it out. I always tell my kids, just enjoy exploring the things you really like doing. You never know what kinds of things you might get to do when you're older. When I was a kid, I really wanted to be a DJ on the radio. And, well, that's basically what I get to do now. So today's episode of Curious Kids Every Day is all about money and stores and businesses, because I got a question from a kid in the Curious Kids Club named Eloise, and she had a really good question about those things. We're going to answer that first, and then I had the idea to ask the kids in the Curious Kids Club to tell me if they have ever spent their own money on something. Have you ever had your own money and taken it to the store to buy something? I'm going to read some of the replies so we can all find out what the Curious Kids Club kids have bought before. Then, I was really curious to find out what kind of businesses the kids who listen to the show might want to start when they get older one day. So, we're going to hear a lot of interesting business ideas. Maybe it'll inspire you. Oh, and of course, we're going to hear some jokes today, too. I am so excited for this episode. Are you ready to get started? Okay, let's do it. Here is Eloise's question about money.
Hi, Josh. My name is Eloise, and my question for you is, what do we need to pay when we go at the restaurant or at the shop? Bye.
Great question, Eloise. Have you ever wondered about that? You know, this is actually something we've discussed a long time ago on Curious Kids Every Day. Okay, so first, I need you to imagine something. I need you to close your eyes and imagine that you live in a tiny village. And here's what makes this tiny village interesting. Nobody here uses money. There are no bills, no dollars, or whatever country you're from, whatever your currency is. They don't use that. So how do you buy things? Well, let's say you want to get a banana. You might go to the person who has bananas in your village and say, I'll give you 2 eggs from my chicken if you give me a banana. That's called bartering. Can you say bartering? That's when you trade one thing for another. You've probably done this with your siblings if you have brothers or sisters. Hey, I'll give you this toy if you let me play with this toy. What you've done is something called bartering. But what if the fruit seller who's trying to sell the bananas doesn't want your eggs? What if he only wants apples and you don't have apples, well, then it's going to be really hard for you to get a banana. You'd have to go find someone who sells apples and hope that they want eggs. Okay, so let's say you went to somebody who had apples and they do want eggs. Okay, great. So now you've got an apple. So now you can go back to the guy who has the bananas and say, hey, I'll give you this apple for your banana. And you trade. That all sounds very complicated, doesn't it? That's why people came up with the idea of money. And here's the thing about money. Money only works if we all agree that it has value. If we all agree that it has value, then you can trade it for anything. You don't have to find someone who wants your eggs. You just sell your eggs to anyone who wants eggs, get the money, and then use that money to buy whatever you want, like the banana from the fruit seller. Much easier. And money can be anything that we all agree it is. Long ago, people used shells, salt, or even giant stones. Today, most people use coins or paper bills, credit cards, or even phones and computers to move money from one place to another. When you use a card or your phone, the store isn't getting real paper money right away. Instead, your bank, where you keep your money, sends a message that says, hey, take this money out of Josh's account and send it to the store's account. So even though no physical money changed hands, the trade still happens. Okay, so let's go back to the original question. Why do stores want your money? Well, because they can use it to buy other things that they want or need. Maybe they'll pay their workers, or buy more food if it's a grocery store, or pay the electricity bill to keep the lights on in the store. Since there are lots of things you can do with money, there are lots of reasons that people want money. But now you might be wondering, how do we decide how much something costs? Like, who gets to say that a banana costs 25 cents or that a video game costs $50? Well, here's the crazy thing. In most places, no one person decides. The prices of things are usually set by something called the market. And that just means all the people who are buying and selling stuff. Believe it or not, if you get money for your birthday and you go to the store to buy a toy, you are part of the market. You are helping set the prices too. You just don't realize it. Here's how it works. Let's say a grocery store sells bananas. If they sell bananas for $1 each and no one buys them, the store might say, that must be too expensive. Let's lower the price. So they make bananas 50 cents instead. And suddenly, a few more people are buying them. They say, okay, well, could we sell even more if we lowered the price a little bit more? On and on it goes. But what if there's a banana shortage? Maybe a big storm damages the banana farm, so there aren't as many bananas to sell. Now, more people want bananas than there are bananas to buy. So the store might raise the price since bananas are harder to get and more in demand. Prices change depending on how many people want something and how much of it is available. That's called supply and demand. Can you say supply and demand? The more people want something, demand, and the fewer there are to go around, supply, the higher the price usually goes. If nobody wants it and there's too much of it, the price goes down. So if you go to a store and see an item on clearance, which means the store is selling it for way less than they normally would, you know that this is an item that nobody is buying. So they're willing to sell it for way less just to get it out of the store. But the store doesn't get the items it sells for free. They have to buy them. So even if they want to lower the price, they can only lower it so much or they lose money. It's a really interesting system called economics, and it's one of the most complex systems of all because everyone is involved. When you go to the store to buy a toy, you made a decision not to buy a lot of other toys. That sends a signal that perhaps the toy you bought is more valuable and more in demand than the toys you didn't buy. But that doesn't necessarily mean the price of your toy is going to go up. Sometimes it might actually make the price go down over time. Maybe the toy maker sees they have a popular toy on their hands and they decide to find a way to make more of that toy in a cheaper way. So next time you see a price tag on something, remember, it's not just a random number. That price is always changing based on what people want and what's available. And the interesting thing about money is that it's not valuable just because it looks cool. It's valuable because everyone agrees it is. That agreement lets us trade and buy things much more easily than if we were still using eggs and bananas to trade. Thanks for the question, Eloise. Speaking of questions, I have one for you. Have you ever bought something with your own money? A lot of times, grown-ups buy all the stuff, but sometimes you get to buy something with your own money. Well, I asked the kids in the Curious Kids Club what they have bought with their own money, and this is what they said. Jameson said, monster truck toys. Ooh, my kids like monster truck toys too. Sierra said, my cat toy that walks and wags its tail and meows. Oh, that's cool. Isaac said, I had a gift card I won for being the scariest monster in a costume contest, and I bought some candy with it. That's cool. Alyssa said, I bought noodles at school with pocket money that I had saved. It was $1.80 in Singapore dollars. Oh, that's cool. Charlie said, I bought Lego Star Wars toys with my own money. That is awesome. Owen said, I bought Hot Wheels with my own money. Oh, I love Hot Wheels. Ezra said, I bought number blocks with my own money. Nice. Finley said, I bought my older brother a stuffed animal as a birthday present. That was so nice of you, Finley. Luke said, I spent my money on marshmallows. You gotta have marshmallows. I like marshmallows too, Luke. Charlie said, I bought my sister a present with my birthday money because I thought she would really like it. That is so kind of you, Charlie. All of those responses put a big smile on my face. And speaking of smiles, are you guys ready for some jokes? I know I am. These are some really funny ones today. I know I say that every time though, but they're always so good. All right, here we go. You ready? Here's Cora's joke. How do turtles talk to each other? By using shell phones. This is from Avery. Knock, knock. Who's there? Orange. Orange who? Orange, you ready to play another episode of Curious Kids Every Day? Haha, I like that one, Avery. Now, I don't know how to pronounce this next name. Is it Aloysa? I'm going to say Aloysa, and if I'm pronouncing it wrong, Aloysa, please let me know. Aloysa's joke is, knock, knock. Who's there? Atch. Atch who? Oh, bless you. This is from Nilly. Knock, knock. Who's there? Lettuce. Lettuce who? Let us in. It's hot out here. It has been really hot around here lately. That joke makes sense to me. This is from Riley. Knock, knock. Who's there? Cindy Lou. Cindy Lou who? Oh, are you watching The Grinch? Remember Cindy Lou Who from The Grinch? Here's Vivian's joke. What's a cat's favorite thing to put on a hamburger? Ketchup. This is from Archie. Why did the scientist get struck by lightning in the lab? Because he was brainstorming. This is from Casper. Want to hear a joke about construction? I'm still working on it. This is from Calvin. What are monkeys' favorite fruit? Monkey lime. This one is from Sierra. What did the cat say when it hurt its paw? Meow! This is from Ellie. What do spies wear on their feet? Sneakers. This is from Cameron. What do you call a half cat, half caterpillar? A cat or pillar. This is from Leo Knoll. What do you call a paleontologist that sleeps all the time? Lazy bones. This is from Andres. What goes tick-tock, woof woof? A watchdog. All right, and this one is from Persephone. What is the wettest letter in the alphabet? C. like the sea, get it? The water. Thanks for the jokes, everyone. You know, when I was a kid, I loved coming up with ideas for businesses that I could start, or jobs that I could have when I was grown up. So I thought it'd be fun to ask that question to the kids in the Curious Kids Club. I asked them, what kind of business would you like to start when you grow up one day? And here is what they had to say.
I would like to have a candy store so everybody can have candy. I would like to open an engineering business, an architectural business, because I want to be an architectural engineer and make very cool buildings. Bye!
I would start a paleontologist business to look for fossils.
I'd start a business where you make books and like you'd make and pottery, okay?
An ice cream store where everyone could put lots of chocolate stuff in their ice cream.
I would like to start a flower business and make beautiful bouquet in a rain jam. Bye.
Hello, my name's Finley, and my business would be making chocolates.
Hi, Josh. If I would run a business, I would like to run a dinosaur business. Bye, Josh.
Hi, Josh. My name is Moy Days, and my job would be babysitting.
Making cake for kids that don't have dairy.
Making black lights.
My business is make air conditionings outside. When I grow up, I would like to open a Vietnamese restaurant.
To open a veterinarian shop since I love animals.
Hi, I'm Owen, and my business would be going underwater and taking pictures so people can see it. If I were to start a business, my business would be magician business because I love to do tricks.
Hi, my name's Annabella94, and I would like to sell Firefly toys.
I would be a shopkeeper.
In my shop, I would sell candy, toys, and food. Bye, Josh.
I already have my own business. It is called CNC's Farmstead. We sell flowers, vegetables, and sweet treats. And we are open on Saturday, Sunday, and Friday. Bye, Josh.
I would open a strawberry stand with everything strawberries.
I want to build some new nice infused race car engines with boosters on the ends. I would love to sell one day when I grow up.
I would sell monster trucks.
I would start a job called Netflix Man. It would be for people to enjoy and see Netflix characters.
I would start a theater business because I love rocking rolling.
For my business, I want to take care of cats. If I had a business, it would be a toy store.
Hi, Josh. My business when I grow up is gonna be a pet vet.
I'd like to be a chef, and I like to own my own restaurant, and I like to cook for people.
My business would be a video game business, which is solids versus liquids.
If I were to start my own business, I would start a kitty cafe because I love cats.
I would like to own an ice cream shop someday.
If I started my own business, I would start a business called M's Cookies. Bye, Josh!
Hi, my name's Kia. I grow up.
I am Max, and I would like to open an ice cream store.
I like doing chores. So I think I would make something. Because not all kids like to do the chores. So I want to basically makes you want to do chores through imaginative play, like a talking toothbrush or something.
I would start a race car business. I would open a grocery store, and all I would sell is fruits and vegetables. I would sell cotton candy to kids at the mall. It would be a shop that had some gems of fossils that I found, but no one was allowed to buy them.
Hi, Josh. If I ever started a business, my business would be to do fishing charters, and we would go blue catfish fishing, we would go flathead fishing, and we would go big yellowfin and bluefin tuna fishing. Bye, Josh. Love you.
If I started a business one day, it would be an art club.
Hi, my name is Cecilia. I'm 11 years old. I love to make and sell greeting cards, so one day I hope to have a business called Cecilia's Cards and Crafts.
Hi Josh, my name is Charlie. I'm 5 years old. If I start my own business, I want to make Lego Star Wars minifigures.
When I grow up, I want to open a pastry shop and also things like really good macarons and croissants.
Fixing cars and cleaning cars and crushing cars.
A restaurant because I love cooking.
I would start an ice cream store. Bye, Josh.
I'm wanting to start a data company. Bye, Josh.
Hi, Josh. My name is Justin, and the business I would start is a school that teaches people how to do stunts because I love doing stunts and ninja. A drawing business where people draw pictures of their family, and I will pay them money after they're done. I would make a business selling slime for $5 each. My name is Leah. I am 6 years old, and my business would be an ice skating dance show. I would like to start a lemonade business.
If I started my own business, it will be driving the big TT monster truck.
Hi, Josh. My name is Noe. I'm 6 years old. I want to open an art gallery because I love art. I will want to have a LED store because I love LED. Working on a construction site. I am going to make a business where people can play games with me. Bye.
I would like to start a business/club to pick up trash on land and in water to save water animals and land animals.
Hello, my name's Jack, and my business would be to sell eggs from chickens.
My favorite thing is a hair salon because I love clips. Bye, Josh.
Open a hospital for the poor.
Hi, my name is Aiden, and I'm from South Carolina. And if I had a business, my business would be making black lights. Hi, Josh. I'm Penelope, and if I could start any kind of business, I'd start a popsicle making business. I love your podcasts. Bye.
Hi, I'm Simon. I'm 13 years old, and I would start a business where I sell my drawings.
Hi, Josh. My name is Henry, and if I started my own business, it would be another kids podcast like Curious Kids. Bye, Josh.
Oh, that was so interesting to hear all of those answers. Thank you to everybody who responded. You know, I am grateful for everyone who participates in these Curious Kids Club episodes, and I am so grateful for all the families in the Curious Kids Club. They make this show possible. For all the grown-ups listening, if your family would like to join the Curious Kids Club, you can do so at supportcuriouskids.com. Oh, and in the next episode of the Curious Kids Club, I want to ask this question. What is something that makes you really sleepy? So everyone who is in the Curious Kids Club, here's your question for next time. What is something that makes you really sleepy? I can't wait to hear what you have to say. Oh, but the deadline to send your answers is this Saturday, July 11th. So make sure to join before then. We'll have another episode of the Curious Kids Club in 2 weeks. Remember, it's always every 2 weeks on Tuesdays. What kind of question do you think we'll ask tomorrow on Curious Kids Every Day? I can't wait to find out. So until then, keep asking questions and stay curious, kids. And we've got some birthdays today. Ferris from Washington State is turning 5. Happy birthday, Ferris. Piper from Idaho is turning 6. Happy birthday, Piper. Leon from San Pancho, Mexico is turning 5. Happy birthday, Leon. Riley from Virginia is turning 6. Happy birthday, Riley. Lily from Virginia is turning 4. Happy birthday, Lily. Sully from Kentucky is turning 4. Happy birthday, Sully. Kai from Maryland, but temporarily living in the UK, is turning 8. Happy birthday, Kai. Nicodemo from British Columbia, Canada, is turning 7. Happy birthday, Nicodemo. Liliana from New Jersey is turning 3. Happy birthday, Liliana. Olivia from Colorado is turning 6. Happy birthday, Olivia. Jack from South Carolina is turning 6. Happy birthday, Jack. Robin from Kitchener, Canada is turning 5. Happy birthday, Robin. And Gowinnie from New York is turning 6. Happy birthday, Gowinnie. To all the grown-ups listening, if your curious kid wants their birthday mentioned on the show, please visit supportcuriouskids.com and join the Curious Kids Club. That's supportcuriouskids.com. See you tomorrow.